Today, let's take a closer look at one of Iver Johnson's newest releases, the Eagle XL chambered in 10mm. Iver Johnson's been producing firearms since the turn of the last century. Their line of firearms have been popular for as far back as I can remember. Iver Johnson's now producing a complete line of 1911s and shotguns using state-of-the-art CNC manufacturing equipment. These Iver Johnson 1911s are mil-spec, meaning that any parts designed to fit 1911s built to U.S. military specifications will also fit these pistols. This Eagle XL is a long slide or 6-inch barrel version of the 1911A1. The finish on this pistol is a very nicely done matte black. Definitely gives this 10mm a no BS, strictly business look. The slide and barrel on this model also features some very nicely done factory porting. The porting on this Eagle XL mitigates quite a bit of muzzle whip associated when firing full power 10mm ammo, and I do like that. This Eagle XL also came factory equipped with a host of desirable 1911 upgrades. Some of the upgrades include a lowered and flared ejection port, front and rear slide serrations, combat style hammer, full beaver tail grip safety, extended slide stop and extended manual safety, light and target style trigger, and a bevel mag well. For a moderately priced 1911, it certainly came equipped with a lot of high-end features. You know, it really wasn't all that long ago that if you wanted custom features like these, your 1911 had to spend a considerable amount of time in a custom shop. In case you haven't noticed, times have changed. Something else I want to mention is that a lot of 1911s go through a break-in period, commonly referred to as a suck period, before they're considered broken in and reliable. This Eagle XL didn't seem to suffer from this affliction. It came out of the box ready to go. To me, that's notable. Another thing I like about this Eagle XL is that it's not nose heavy like other long slide 1911s I've owned. The material removed for the custom porting reduces the slide's overall weight, allowing it to balance a lot more like a standard 1911. The sights are LPA fully adjustable 3-dot target style. The front sight is dovetailed into the slide and can be easily replaced with a fiber optic front sight, if you happen to prefer those. The mainspring housing on this Iver Johnson is actually metal, not polymer. Personally, I find the metal mainspring housing to be a quality touch. A lot of 1911s you see manufactured today have polymer mainspring housings, including some of the really high-end 1911s. Most 1911 purists bitterly criticize any trend towards polymer parts. You purists can actually take that off your love-to-hate list if you're considering purchasing this 1911. This Eagle XL incorporates a 70 series firing system, which I do prefer over the Series 80 or 90. The triggers on the 70 series builds are always better right out of the box. For those of you who aren't quite sure what the difference between these 1911 firing systems are, I'll provide a link below to a video that explains it perfectly. The individual who uploaded this video did a great job, and his video is worth watching. After a little polishing, the trigger on this 1911 now breaks consistently at just under 4 pounds. The break is quite crisp, exactly what you'd expect from a correctly set up 1911 trigger. Those of you who follow my channel already know that I'm a 1911 buff, as well as being a 10mm fan, who also happens to be a dedicated handgun hunter. Some states require that a handgun have a barrel length of at least 6 inches to be considered legal for hunting. This Eagle XL certainly meets that criteria. Thanks to its fully supported chamber design, this Eagle XL exhibits no issues firing full-power Norma class ammunition. Whether you're interested in shooting heavily loaded hunting rounds or some seriously potent home defense rounds, this 10mm can certainly deliver. For those of you who like to target shoot, the longer slide provides a little more sight radius. As a bonus, the longer barrel does provide a notable velocity increase even when shooting lower-powered 10mm ammo. Combine all this with a fully adjustable rear target sight, and you have yourself a hard-hitting extended-range target pistol. This Iver Johnson 10mm came with only one magazine. It's not that I don't already have a decent supply of 10mm magazines that'll fit this 1911, but shipping a new pistol with only one magazine is one of the fastest ways a manufacturer can give me a serious case of red ass. That said, any magazines designed to fit the Colt Delta Elite will work just fine in this Eagle XL. I personally prefer the Wilson Combat magazines. The walnut grips that originally came on this pistol are actually pretty nice. My wife picked out and installed the ones that are on it now, which usually means that if she's picking out grips, this edition will likely be moving to her side of the gun safe. She found these custom rosewood grips on eBay. I have to admit, the combination of rosewood and bonded ivory complement this 1911, and they do feel really good in the hand. If you like the look of these custom grips, you can find them on eBay. There are, of course, people who are a little recoil sensitive and tend to avoid the 10mm. This ported Eagle XL is surprisingly soft shooting. If I actually had to go out on a limb, I'd say that if you can handle a 1911 chambered in 45 ACP, you can handle this 1911 chambered in 10mm. For cleaning and routine maintenance, this pistol breaks down just like any standard 1911. The machine work is top-notch inside and out. The slide-to-frame fit is outstanding. For what you're getting for your dollar, this Iver Johnson Eagle XL is an excellent value. So far, we've put several hundred rounds through this handgun, and it's proven to be a really fine shooter. Seeing that this Eagle XL is a fairly recent addition to our collection, I'll do a follow-up review after we've spent a little more time with it. This 10mm currently retails for around $800. I've actually seen it advertised for a little less than that online. The non-ported Eagle XL appears to run about $75 less than this ported model. If you're considering a 10mm and favor the 1911 platform, this Eagle XL might just be the do-it-all 10mm you've been looking for. Since it's time for me to commit an active arson on this dog rocket, I guess that pretty well winds up this review. So until next time, practice often, shoot straight, and thanks for stopping by.